Hi, Paul Wooten here, WRF Customs, coming to you with a Dollar General haul today. Things were a little slow at work today, so I made a road trip. Really not very long of a road trip. There's a main road that goes through the town I live in that if you keep going long enough, you end up in Nashville. So I went about halfway, hit every Dollar General between here and there. I think I hit like 8 Dollar Generals. Every Dollar General I went into had anywhere from 3 to 5 shippers. One I went into had 7. That's where I found the most stuff at. I was digging through the shippers towards the front. They had 2 of them up front. No, I actually had 3 up front. And the lady said, "Hey, there's more in the back. Plus, there's a one hanging on, well, the back of the building, and one was hanging on the side, like a sidekick thing." Of course, all these were going through. The sale for them started yesterday. The week prior, I had hit the one closest to my house and found hunts and what have you. So I wanted to see what the variety was. It was quite a bit of a variety. Found some stuff I didn't find in mine. Like, I don't know if this was in the shipper or not, but it was in the shipper. It was hanging there. This Ford rig. Pretty cool little model there. It's got a place you can put the got a hole, you can see all the hole all the way through it, so you can put a trailer on it. It's a Ford. And if it'll focus. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet little rig. Wish you could have found more of those. Also found these 2 Toyota Tacoma lifeguard trucks. Grab those. I'm gonna go crack every one of these on camera. I found 3 of these Fords. These were hanging on an end cap. I think they was from a previous case. I don't believe they was in these shippers. But I was glad to find those. Also found 2 of these tow trucks. They say Matchbox TOW 50T. I know it's not a 50-ton, but pretty cool tow truck. I don't have a whole lot of tow trucks, but I do collect tow trucks. It's a pretty neat model. Y'all know it's Friday the 13th. I did my best to stay away from Mr. Jason Voorhees today. My heart goes out to those folks in Paris. But that's all I'm going to go about that. Finally found one of these Firestone 66 Dodge A100s. Let's see what that thing looks like loose. That's pretty cool. Letting them breathe. Also found a couple fire trucks that I thought was pretty cool. There were tons of these. If somebody was a fire truck fan, I guarantee you could have wrapped up about 200 of these bad boys. One of them's been out for a while. I don't know why I'm saving these Matchbox cards. They don't even do anything. But this one here, majority of the body is metal. There you go. Somehow that focused a little bit better there. I don't know what happened. See what it does again. Yeah, that's cool. Then I found about 5 of these. I got some ideas for these things here. I'm going to experiment with something. Once before, I've been able to dye the windshields a darker color. So I'm going to see if I can dye this and get the windshield a different color and then be able to customize it, and it'll be like a tinted window. I found this really crazy piece here. The glare is crazy. It's called a Terraniac, Terraniac. It is a 6-wheeled truck, which is crazy looking. So it had to have it, don't. Oh wow. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to do that, and I'm gonna have to show all that off in what's inside my diecast. Got some cool stuff under that canopy, so I won't have to tear this one completely apart to show you what's inside there, but I will. It's pretty tough. I'd like to have found more than one of those. Found about another probably 10 of these. Found quite a few more of these. Everywhere I went, there was these. I ended up buying quite a few of these. They are the Ford Transit. A lot of people run around with Transits nowadays as service vans and stuff. Well, my plans is I'm going to trim off those exhaust pipes that are on the roof and be able to fill that in and then put company logos on them. Well, I'm throwing them down. Also found quite a few more of these. The choices of cars were real limited when it came to the Hot Wheels, but Matchbox was plentiful. Some guy told me I was pretty much the only one buying the Matchbox, and all they was after was the Hot Wheels. So, but it was cool that the shippers were half and half. So I decided to make a little trip to a Walmart. No, you can go to Walmart. Kmart that I haven't been into 3 or 4 years. It's not real far away. It's at the very end of where I decided to turn around at. And since I had one of the Bluebirds mailed to me by Paul Miller and the Brat, I thought, well, let me just sneak in there and see if I can't find a couple more of those 510 wagons. So I go in there, and there's a gentleman, older gentleman, he's a truck driver. I got to chit chat, and he was looking through. I said, anything new? I said, he said, no, not really. I said, they have one of them spinning around things with a whole lot like Kmart seems to have. I said, have you looked over here yet? He says, yeah, why? I said, well, I didn't want to intrude on you because you was already looking, so I was going to stand back and let you. I was going to go behind you rather than in front of you. And he said, well, I appreciate you doing that. He said, I'm not even from around here. Just stopped in off the road. Thought I'd check out a Kmart. So that's cool. We chit-chat a few minutes. He didn't know what the exclusives were in the first to market, so I was pulling them off, telling them, educating them and stuff. And he says, man, I'm really looking for Corvettes. I said, well, there might be a few of them hanging on here. I'm not really a huge Corvette fan. And I said, and about that time, I reached down and grabbed the, which is the Treasure Hunt Corvette, and I picked it up. I looked at it. I thought, hey, man, I said, did you know what the regular Treasure Hunt was? He says, no idea. I said, well, you want this one? and handed it to him, and he looked at me like that. He said, "That's got the Circle Fame logo on it." I said, "Yeah." He said, "You sure?" And I said, "I don't collect that." I said, "You was looking for Corvettes, and there you go, found you one." So he was pretty excited about that, and 3 times after that, he said, "Man, thank you so much for that treasure hunt." I said, "Man, that's what it's all about." I said, "I'll probably find something real cool when I'm digging, and it'll pay me back." But I ended up finding something I was looking for, and so I feel like the karma came back around. You know how I am with my wagon. So I ended up being able to find a couple of these Ford F-150s with the Hot Wheel logos on the side of them. Grabbed a couple of those. Found a Mini Cooper hanging, orange one. Had to grab it. Bad card on it. I thought, I'm the perfect candidate for that one. Okay, now for the better of the better stuff. I did pick up a Hudson Hornet, non-super. I was hoping it was, but so I was thinking I'm gonna put some NASCAR wheels on that, some Goodyears. That would look pretty cool. So that's gonna get drilled apart tonight. And then I was digging a little further, and I found me exactly what I wanted. The Cruiser Bruiser. Let's see here. This family wagon has been transformed into a hard-knocking, fire-breathing demolition beast. Check out that anger in the back. It keeps it from being rocked by its competition. Now let's just open this bad boy up and check her out. It's kind of light for as big a model that it is. Of all things, today being the 13, and it has a number 13 on the side. But I'm going to have to find a few of these models here and do some cool stuff. It really needs to be, I don't know, raised up in the back a little bit. Then I did find a couple of these Bluebirds. There was 2 hanging there. And I'd trade a regular treasure hunt all day long for 2 Bluebirds and a demo wagon. And I did look, and one is a textured grill and one is a smooth grill. But that means nothing to me, so I'm opening them. But it is cool. It's got a textured grill. But Miss Sasha's gonna walk over here. She had a treat just before the video started, so I was surprised she hasn't come over here. But these are pretty sweet. I don't know if you can tell. No, I can't get it to go on there. But overall, it was a awesome day. Between however many Dollar Generals I said. I went into one that I don't normally go into. I come out of, and it's kind of a little bit. As for closer you get to Nashville, the more chances of crime and what have you go in that direction. And I come out of the thing, and of course they had some guy at gunpoint on the ground. 2 cops had some guy down on the ground. I'm like, it's time for me to go back home. But yeah, if anybody hasn't got the Dollar General, head out there. It is buy one get 2 free, depending on what your tax rate is in your area. I ended up buying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I bought 9 at one of the Dollar Generals, and it ended up being $4.10. So what does that figure out to be a piece? So I mean, it's 45 cents, 46 cents a piece in my area. So I mean, that's pretty dang good. With that $1.25 price tag, it kind of changes the ratio a little bit. Now, if it was 3 for $1, then that would have been a whole lot different. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. And probably cool. One of the coolest ones that I picked up was this dude. Of course, I love Demolition Derby. And yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another video. We've gone 16 minutes jabbering about Dollar General. See y'all maybe making another video here shortly. Check it out.